Hey everyone, happy Monday. Thanks for watching Mondays with Jay. We are in Bali, but still, there's still a word. And I have my two sissies here, my cousin, Day and Ash. And we're just going to give you an encouraging word, brief, short, and sweet. And the topic for today is, I told you. So Ash will start, Day, and with encouraging words.
Right. So I told you, this is like a I told you / I chose you. So I actually, before Jay actually came over, Day and I were just talking about God and just also like our callings and just being used by God. And for me, especially being on this trip, has been a time to reflect and really think about the gifts that God has given me. And even thinking about the gifts that God has given me, there's been times where I would sometimes even pray like, God, this gift is too much, right? Like, you've given me the gift of dreams, and it's overwhelming at times. Sometimes it feels unbearable. A lot of my dreams are warning dreams. A lot of them are very scary. But I've had to really have that time with God to like really pray like, God, what he's showing me, and really seek him to find out that, what he's trying to say and not interpret it in my own flesh. So with that, there's been moments where I'm like, God, this is too much. I don't want this. And God has reminded me, like, I told you to do it. I didn't tell her over there to do it. I chose you for this assignment. You are equipped and you can do it with my help. That's the part we have to continue to remind ourselves. Yeah. We don't have to do it in our own strength. God has given us the strength. He has given us the faith, and we have to use that in this walk. So that's so important. So if you're going through a season of your life where you're like, God, you chose me, are you sure? This is your reminder. Yes, he chose you. He told you to do it, not your mother, right? My parents are pastors, the late pastor Ron Bowman and our pastor now Pastor Paulette Bowman. Even my mom's assignment, right? Even walking in this new journey of her life, he chose her. A living testimony, right? I chose you. I knew this was going to happen when you were in your mother's womb, right?
Come on.
So I'm just so blessed to know that God chose me, and I thank Jay for this opportunity. This is like such an eye-opening moment for me. Like I said, Daeja and I were literally just talking about gifts and how I went through a period where I literally was praying like, God, I don't want to do this. I don't. But the reminder of I told you to do it, right? Like we say, send me, I'll go. And just knowing that God is with us.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like everything Ashlee just said like completely resonates. And I feel like oftentimes we look on the outside, or we're looking at other people and we're like, well, God, did you actually like choose me? Or we're looking at how other people have done things, and God is just like, I equipped you.
Yes.
Like, I've already put the tools inside of you. I have prepared you for such a time as this. And just like Ashlee just said, like, I formed you in your mother's womb. So even before you knew who you were, I knew who you were. And so it's so important to like walk in what God has called you to do, despite what it may like look like, despite what it may feel like for you. Because just like Jay said, and just like Ashlee said, he chose you. And so it's important for you to like really ground yourself and like make sure that you're really tapping into what God has already placed on the inside of you, because the moment you start to do that, you realize that, wow, God really did create me for such a time as this. And like I said, you just got to walk in it and remember that he chose you. I told you.
Come on. Listen, the word out of your bellies will flow rivers of living water. And they said it all. Follow Just Me, Ashlee. And
Deja vu.
There you go. Deja vu. Love you. Thanks for watching Mondays with Jay.